Business Development Info presents Networking. What color is your parachute?
Warm and cold list marketing.
Good afternoon. 28 years ago, I got my first job in information technologies as a programmer after reading a book called What Color is Your Parachute by Richard Bowles. In his book, Richard talked about getting a job, or the theme that was new way back then called networking. Today we have all kinds of organizations which allow us to build our small businesses by going to business networks. But back then it was a new concept, and Richard talked about starting a network of people that you keep in contact with. Let me tell you a quick story. I read his book the last month that I was in my classes. I got a certification in data processing, the whole scheme, COBOL, programming, JCL, everything that involved getting a position way back then in the data processing field, or what we call today IT. And Dick said what you should do is go find people that you know that are in a field that you want to go into and interview them. Basically, it's the same stuff that he talks about in his book today. His book is still on the market, What Color is Your Parachute, 2009. And he says, interview the people, a group of people, and get references from them and go from one person to the next. Well, what I did was, a friend of mine, I was in scouting, a friend of mine's father was involved with data processing in a field that I wanted to get into, and I went and interviewed his father. The next day, his father contacted me through the HR Human Resources division of the company that I finally ended up going to, and I got a call, and they said they wanted me to come in and talk to them for an interview, which surprised me because this is the first person I contacted. Talk about hitting pay dirt. Well, anyways, I went in and I spoke to the people in human resources and personnel, took the test, passed it obviously. Now, mind you, I wasn't even out of my classes yet. I hadn't graduated. I was going to graduate in four more months, April, as a matter of fact, this time period, 28 years ago, or 27 years ago. Well, anyways, I got the phone call, I passed the thing, and they said, when do you want to start? And I said, good Lord, I'm not even out of class yet. I'm saying they're not going to want me to come in another 4 months. And they said, well, the man that I originally talked to said to bring you on board. And I ultimately find out that he was vice president of the corporate. Now, this is a Fortune 500 company, corporate offices, data processing division. And he was involved with operations and personnel and all the rest of that. Talk about an irony that can't be matched today. Well, anyways, today I use the same themes when I build my networking business, and any small business can do the same thing. Everybody that we run into is a potential resource for us, and we need to interview everybody. And as Dick Bowles says in What Color is Your Parachute, get them to lead you to the next person, and so on and so forth. And when we do this enough, and this is something that has to be a lifetime thing that we do, whether we're working or whether we're employed somewhere, or we own and operate a small business, or we're selling real estate or insurance or anything like that, or in my case right now, have a network marketing or referral marketing business. I keep track of everybody that I've seen, and I also stay in touch with them, because you never know what time's going to bring. Things turn, and The older I get, the more I find out that everything's cyclic. Everything in life is cyclic, and this is what you need to do. You need to, as a network marketer or a small business person, network with everybody. Tell them about your product and service, because you never know where they're going to lead you. Have a great day, and we'll talk again sometime soon.